Hey guys, welcome back to the Joe Jaguar Show, your best friend, or at least one of them, on YouTube. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on what I've been up to, because I even had some of you guys that actually even messaged me and asked if everything's all right. Now, I haven't done a video in a little while. It's probably been, 2-3 months. But so let's dive into it. So ever since I downsized, even though I'm in the same complex as I was before, this time I don't have a backyard. I do have a balcony, but faces north, so I don't have almost no view. A little tiny view of the north, kind of have a view of I can't see the creek, but there's like a creek wilderness area in the back, which is nice, but I have no astronomy view anymore. So ever since, I've been renovating this townhouse I just noticed it's August now, so it's been 11 months now since I moved. And I did a lot of videos before I moved, so you guys probably didn't see too much happening, and it still looked like I had the backyard, but I was already gone. So unfortunately, I did it for financial purposes and to downsize, save some money. It's a little cheaper maintenance. But the biggest drawback, because I'm not on the ground floor, so I actually had 3 levels: a ground floor, second floor, and third floor kind of townhouse. And if you have the ground floor, you get a backyard. It's not a huge backyard, but at least it's something. And it was facing south. Now, you guys probably saw I never had a north view because the townhouse is pretty tall, like 4 stories and more. Now I'm facing the other opposite way, which is even crappier. No backyard and just a small view because there's a lot of tall trees because of the nature thing that's in the back. So I've been busy doing that. And then, as you guys know, I also made another change last year in October. I used to go to a zone 2, which is a second best kind of sky you can get to. And that used to take me 2.5 hours from my place. And the 2 biggest problems was the distance. It was 2.5 hours from my location in the city, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you're traveling every weekend for that 6-month period, it adds up. And gas, depending where you guys watch this, has been really expensive. So I'm saving 45 minutes. So I found a location. Now it's a zone 2. So it's not as dark, but a zone 4 is still considered somewhat pretty dark. To recap, I was doing about 80% minimum, 80 to 85% in a zone 8, second worst zone, and then maybe 15 to 20% astronomy from a zone 2, which is the second best. So it's kind of like the extreme of both. Still I'm in zone 8, but I haven't even observed once in 11 months because of my viewing is just garbage. The second thing that was bad about that other place was that I was more isolated, and that's why it was a zone 2. So just to go to the nearest town, and I'm talking about a town of a population of 4,000, so a small town, would take a 35-minute highway drive to get to it. And that's each way, not including back, and then whatever time, to do whatever you need to. So I found my new location is only about 7 or 8 minutes from a different town, but slightly smaller town, but has all the amenities that most people would want. So I'm only 7 or 8 minutes away instead of 35 minutes away. And I'm only an hour 45 minutes away from my home residence instead of 2.5 hours away. For those reasons why I went from a zone 2 to a zone 4. So, but my big news right now is I'm actually leaving my job right now. I've been at my job. Now, it's not a career or anything. I'm just a manager, superintendent of a condominium complex. And I've been here since I was 21 years old, so it's 35 and a half years. And I know there's a couple people that, you're never going to not everyone's going to like you, and you're not going to like everybody in life. I guess that's normal. So a couple people don't like me or would like me to do more and then more and then more, of course, for the same pay type of thing. And So I've kind of the last 5 years, I would say, even before COVID. So I'm not sure exactly. 5, 6, 7 years, been pressurizing, complaining about me. And I know that their goal was to, because I'm an employee and I'm the last employee in this corporation, they want to hire out to a third party contract company. So that way they don't have to pay vacation pay, employee remittance, or anything like that. They just pay a company, they hire a service person or whoever to take over my job, and then they don't have to worry about anything. This video is not about, well, okay, a little bit about why, but now I just think I'm going to retire. Now, my job is not a career type of thing, so which means I get no pension or of any kind once I leave, and my salary stops, and I'm too young for CPP, which is retirement package. So I actually have nothing, and this is why it was scary that I have to make sure I'll be okay, because I get none of that. No salary, I get no pension from work, and no pension from the government because I'm still too young. My thinking is going to be, instead of doing right now would be 80%, let's say before it was 80% from a 8 zone, 15 to 20% from a zone 2. It was going to be 80% from a 8 zone or a zone 8, and then 15 to 20% from a zone 4. But now with this change and me leaving work, I'm not going to be in the city anymore. There's no need to be in the city. I'm going to be 100%, let's say, in a zone 4, which is way better than I used to be in the zone 8. So no more zone 8 for me. It's going to be zone 4. Anyway, guys, that's everything. So I just wanted to let you guys know what's been going on, why I haven't done a video in a long time. So that's it. That's what's going on. I've been tremendously busy. So hopefully once I get settled in, it's still going to be at the end of the month that I have to move out of my townhouse. And then so starting September, which is almost approaching autumn, fall, that I'll be up there. I should be able to start doing more videos. I will try to get something going in the next few months again. Okay? Cheers. Remember, why not you? Why not me?